Hello YouTube. Before I get started with this video, I want to let everyone know that I am not prejudiced against big um big dark-skinned women. Now I said big dark-skinned women for a reason, because in Hollywood, usually, 9 times out of 10, the only way you can get the role is if you are a big dark-skinned woman. You have to be obese, you have to be overweight. Okay, that is the standard that Hollywood wants to portray of the dark-skinned black woman. Okay, now the person you're looking at right now is obviously the woman that played on Precious. I'm showing you this. I'm showing you pictures of her for a reason, because she was hired for the job, so to speak. She played on Precious, as most of you already know. What I hate is the fact that this woman is very big, or at least she was very big, very obese, and she got the role, and that's how she basically became a star. That's how she became popular. That's how she was able to pay her bills. That's how she was featured on different magazines, and all of a sudden she became this important figure. But what it took was for her to be a big black woman. Once again, this is the image that Hollywood wants to portray of dark-skinned black women. Now let's go on over to Monique. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Monique also played in that movie, and as everybody knows, she was always big. She was an always overweight black woman. Now in 2013, it says, let me see, hold on, give me a second. Right here, okay. So from 2004 to 2013, she actually lost weight. Have you noticed anything about Monique lately, people? Have you noticed anything? Well, let me tell you what I've noticed. I've noticed that she doesn't get roles anymore. I've noticed that she hasn't been featured in anything anymore. Not only did she lose weight, but guess what? Even Gabourey Sidibe, I think that's her name, is starting to lose weight also. Check it out. She looking kind of good right there, right? She's starting to look kind of good. She's starting to get the hips coming in, the curves and everything. I'm starting to like her. Starting to like her. All she got to do is do a little bit more. Now, personally, even though this is neither here or there, it says you is precious. C7 diet or whatever 7 diet. You is precious. I mean, come on. Why? See, do you see what I'm talking about when I say Hollywood is always trying to portray black women to be these big fat illiterate fools? Okay, I have to come out and tell y'all like it is. You is precious. You is precious. What is this? What is this? What is this? See, this is good. I love the fact that she's losing weight, but I hate this. Everybody knows it's supposed to be you are precious, but it gotta be you is, because she's fucking black, and this is what Hollywood wants to do to black people. Okay, whether it's a black man or a black woman, they want to make us seem like we have some kind of fucking issue, like we don't know how to fucking spell or talk and stuff like that. So yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to point out to you guys. Now, that's basically the topic of this video. Now, I have plans, right? I shouldn't be telling you this, but it doesn't really matter anyway. I have plans on starting a magazine, and this magazine is going to feature beautiful women of all races and colors. Within this magazine, you cannot be a big black woman, a big fat obese black woman, because the standard that America is constantly putting out of white women that are on these fitness magazines, that are on these these women's fashion magazines, the majority of them are white, and guess what they all have in common? Every single one of them have in common. They're all in shape. They're all slim. They're all nice in tone, okay? And they actually make the effort to go to the gym and work out, okay? I feel the same way about obese women as I feel about anorexic women that make it to the cover of women's modeling magazine. Both are unhealthy, okay? Um, when you're too skinny, it's just, what are you doing? And then when you're obese, it's like, how the hell did you make it to the front cover? All right. So there needs to be magazines where black women are actually all natural. Their natural hair, their natural bodies, natural everything. That's what needs to start going on a lot more often, because it's obvious to me that this that you see right here, a black woman starting to, being in shape, a dark-skinned black woman being in shape is very uncommon. And the worst part about all of this, people, is the fact that, look, I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. There is a lot of black women from the boroughs and from the ghettos that are overweight. A lot of them are overweight. A lot of them do not take care of themselves, and a lot of this has to do with their favorite stars, like Gabourey Sidibe and Monique, and there are other like Oprah. All of these black women are what you would consider super successful. So basically what they're doing is they're setting an example for other dark-skinned black women. This is why it's so bad, people. This is why it's so bad. I cannot this is gonna sound kind of funny, but in matter of fact, it's not funny at all. I cannot go a day. I can't go and walk in my hood, for just one day without seeing a big black woman. I could point out at least one every single day. One overweight black woman every single day in my hood where I'm from. And this is in every hood. You could point out a big overweight black woman in any hood every day. Okay? That's how common it is. That's how common, for dark-skinned women to be overweight is. And it's because, they're being inspired by people like, Monique and Oprah and these super successful dark-skinned black women that, hey, it's okay if you're big and fat. It's okay if you don't put any effort into taking care of yourself, and you could still be a star. That's the worst example that's the worst example ever. They're setting the worst example for you people. So I'm making this video because black women, it's not okay to be big and fat and obese and think that you can make it to the front cover of magazines. It's unhealthy. You're setting a terrible standard for the rest of these young black women. And this is what Hollywood wants. They want you to be big and fat. They want you to spell stuff like this: "You is precious," as if you're damn illiterate or something. Okay? What you need to do is start to go to the gym, work out, get a personal trainer, get into shape, and start modeling. Stop putting weaves in your hair. Stop using white women's wigs. Wear your natural hair. Wear it. Wear your natural hair. Get yourself into shape, and I can guarantee you, you will create a new standard for dark-skinned black women. This is the bearer of truth. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon.